What is up, guys? So today we get to start the day off with a few errands. Now, as you guys know, we are trying to get the BMW and the S13 together. So I had the first drift event of the season, for me at least, on Saturday, so it's coming up pretty quick. Seems like the S13 isn't gonna make it. No biggie at all. I'm just gonna drift the BMW. It'll be a different experience, but it'll be fun. We have to get the BMW ready for that, but I also still want to go full force and get the S13 back together because I want that car together ASAP, because it's driving me absolutely insane because it took forever to get my parts for my engine. So heading down to SCP Euro in Milford to pick up some parts for the BMW, and then while we're also in Milford, we're gonna head over to 240SX Motoring, which is another distributor who does Nissan parts, to get the pressure plate bolts for my 240 so I can get my engine and trans all together. And that should be it. Let's continue the drive, and hopefully they have all the parts I need. Yes, guys, I got the Nissan Rogue today. My mom's on vacation, so I stole her car. It's a pleasant car to drive.
You have reached your destination on the left-hand side.
I love when all the employees have cool cars. Steph would love this color. You ever cut the grass in white shoes? Yeah. Alright, guys, so this is what I needed. This is the coolant temp sensor for my gauge cluster. Now, my E36 has not had a coolant temperature gauge for a couple weeks now, and it's really freaking me out. Since we're gonna probably drift it on Saturday, I wanna know what my coolant temp is. It's pretty important. So, got that all set. Luckily, FCP had it in stock. So huge shout out to FCP again. I love having this local to me. The place that you know has the parts you need that are great quality when you need it is like the best thing ever. So now I gotta run over 240SX Motoring and pick up some 240 parts. Where the heck is this place? All right, it's somewhere in here. I don't, wow. Yeah, I have, you guys need a bigger sign. Well, they changed their name to CIP Motorsports, I guess. Still need a bigger sign. Sweet, so they have them for a KA. I believe the KA and the SRs are the same. I guess we'll find out pretty soon. Stoked, got some nice ARPs. So now I gotta go back home, gotta get the E36, go down to the shop, and then get to work. So let's start our hike back home, and fingers crossed. And hopefully the AC works, because guys, it is freaking, it's 80 something degrees out today. It was literally, it hit 90 today, which it's the Northeast. I guess global warming is a thing, so sick.
We know the lingo, ain't no talking, listen, you know I don't we know.
Nice and healthy. So, completely forgot, something pretty important came in today, and we're gonna pick it up. So we'll have an unboxing in like a minute. Clearly I brought the wrong vehicle. We'll make it fit. Well, they all fit, but had a casualty. Got to the shop just in time. It just started to rain, so we got the car inside. Now I don't have to work on a wet car. Dylan's here, and his Cressida's like on the road. It's like the weirdest thing to see ever. Looks so natural in it though, don't you, Dill?
Yeah, we're gonna go do a burnout.
Okay, so as you guys saw, I did get a new package of a few big boxes. So you probably could guess what they are already, but they're wheels. Now, you could probably guess what wheels these are too. There it is. So these are the same wheels as last season. Honestly, for drift spares, I love these wheels. They're super cheap, they're super light, and they fit stock body 240s perfectly. They're R33 GTR wheels. Not really, they're reps of them. It's basically the same thing, but they put a higher offset on it, so it fits a little bit nicer. I got them doing Juku, so I got a really good hookup on them, so got them for dirt cheap, so you really can't beat that. So those will be like the drift spares for now. I know, let's mock one up. I really wish I just left the OEM silver last year. That looks so clean. You like?
Oh yeah.
Street Tube, I haven't seen him in a while. Look at Tucker. I swear that truck got taller. Doesn't it look taller? Well, if you guys managed to miss last video, it was a pretty big day for me. We got the SR together. Well, we got the head on the SR. It's about time. As you guys know, I was waiting for my valve springs and retainers for this engine for literally a month. Absolutely unreal. Never dealing with that company again. But luckily, my buddy JP, who actually works at Engine Shop, was able to get my head fully cleaned, decked, and everything put back together for me in less than a week, which is unreal. So he really saved the day. We put it all together yesterday, and it looks pretty cool. And we have the green valve cover. This is a little much for me, but I like it.
I actually might like this more in person. Yeah. And I don't dislike it on camera either. I like the green a lot, but it looks actually even better in person.
I'm glad you think so. DJ actually showed up. DJ, did you bring my part?
Oh my God, skunk! And that's funny, because actually, Jimmy, remember, I called you, and I was like, yo, I think you should do your valve cover green. And you were like, it's at Logan Steel. They're doing it green. And I was like, great minds. Great minds.
You brought it, Donald. Sweet. Mazworks, timing chain tensioner right here. So I could put my valve cover on and everything, because that all situated today. I got to get this turbo stud out, and then I can get my turbo stuff on. And I got to work on this, but I also have to work on the E36. I'm going crazy over here trying to pick what to do, because I feel like absolute garbage today. But waiting for the E36 to cool down so I can do the coolant temp sensor.
But we gotta do something else.
We're gonna do something. Should we film it?
Maybe.
All right, guys. So we just took like a 2.5 hour detour. We weren't really expecting, but we kind of just might have looked at a location for a new possible badass shop. Possibly.
Boys making moves. You feel me?
So it's quite insane. It would be quite a big come up. We got a lot of thinking to do, but that's just gonna be my little Easter egg for now, guys. Just so you guys might. We gotta put this coolant temp sensor. I gotta get something done today. I was supposed to get a lot done today, and well, I got parts. So coolant temp sensor. This tells my gauge, like I said a million times, what the hell my car is doing. Now there's two right in here. You can't see, it's a little dark. 1 and 2. Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't piss everywhere. Oh, you gotta be quick.
Here he goes.
It's not the right one.
No!
The front and the rear, and I swear that the rear one was the one I got, but maybe the front one's a different thread. Later, DJ. Later.
Bye, DJ.
Later, bro. All right, so this is the front one, so I did get the right one. I just have to get the other one tomorrow. So I'm just a doto. Hopefully the Beamer is good. We'll worry about that later. Work on the SR right now. We had an exhaust stud broken off in the head, and so we decided to weld a nut to it. And I did it like 3 times, and it didn't work. B-Hall did it once, and it works. So I'm learning today for B-Hall. So the stud actually broke off into the head. So what we do is, of course, we weld a nut to it. So then you can back the nut off with the stud, and hopefully that works. And it is working. Sweet, got a new stud in, and I can throw my turbo back on. Fuck yeah. All right, guys, time to throw my turbo setup in. It's pretty crusty looking. I don't know why I didn't clean this already, but I'll clean it on the engine. I'm not too worried about it. I just want it together. Now, I got new lines for it. These are the ones that came on it. It's just a typical ANS fitting style. Got the new lines on. Really stoked about them. Make sure nothing's in it. ISR actually started making like a replica of the OEM 7-layer gasket, which is cool because they're getting pretty hard to find. So this is nice. A lot of sealage on here. Sweet. Get that out of there. So the lines are now on. Well, all but one coolant line. ISR sells this water neck right here, and it comes with an AN fitting built in and a bung for the coolant temp sensor, so it's like all in one piece. And so we just gotta put this on right here. And our last coolant line is gonna go right here. Easy peasy. Squeezing so hard. These multi-layer gaskets take forever to fully seat, but at least you know they're gonna seal. We're together, finally. B-Hall, what are you doing?
Are you jammed around there?
That's pretty good. So we're gonna, or B-Hall is gonna do it because he volunteered. Shave off the Nissan lettering right here, just because it looks probably the best.
Whose idea was it? Tell him. I don't know whose idea it was. I feel like it's everyone's idea. Everyone already knows you should. Who do you think it is? You're pushing when I'm pulling.
That looks absolutely amazing. It looks like you used it on a Bridgeport, dude. That's so.
No.
They're like, it's sharp.
It is.
I'm gonna redo the one on the Z now. Holy crap, that looks way too good. Now I need a new cover of this.
Yeah.
For you SR boys out there, don't be an idiot like me and forget to put the engine mount on before the turbo, especially with a bigger turbo, because this top bolt sucks. It's so bad. Alright guys, so now it is time to put my cam chain tensioner in, or timing chain, whatever you want to call it. This is a Mazworks. Now the stock one is hydraulic driven, so the tensioner fluctuates. This will lock it out. from Mazworks, it's a must. So what we have to do is we have to bolt it in place, of course. Make sure the rib grabbed onto the slider, or chain guide, whatever you want to call it. Loosen up as much as possible. You gotta push the chain all the way down. Make sure there's no slack on the other ends of the gears. And now what we're gonna be doing is literally just tightening this. And we're gonna watch the tension up top here. See how it gets tighter? Ooh. We gotta keep tightening it until there is a 1/4 inch of slack in the chain. Yeah, it's about a 1/4 inch right there. Maybe a little bit of here. There we go. Boom. Boom. I just spent like 20 minutes cleaning this out, just making sure there was no media blast in the inside from when we powder coated it, and we should be all set. I'm gonna let this dry out. There's probably some residue still in there, and we can put that on, and that should honestly do it for the SR in terms of like the major stuff. All we need now is to put on the alternator and power steering pump, and we should be all set. Time for the valve cover. Now, before we put the actual rubber valve cover gasket on, it's always a good move to put RTV on your half moon seals because these like to leak on almost every car. So this will just make your valve cover not leak for probably a little bit longer, especially if you're using like a cheaper valve cover gasket. Give it a little bit of a shake. Alright, now instead of using the OEM valve cover bolts, because they have a little rubber gasket that's like impossible to get, and they always go dry rot, I got another kit from Mazworks. Where's my disgusting workbench? Instead of using like the washer style on the studs, it uses like slip-in washers. Replaces it entirely. And I know Toge Factory makes like a very similar kit too, so whatever.
No, I need it.
Look how much nicer that looks.
I need to see it this close.
That looks awesome. Very happy with that. So much better than the OE style. I wish I bought this for the Z. The SR is together. If you guys can hear me, I'm getting like disgustingly sick, but that looks really, really good. I'm really happy with it. I'll probably pull these brackets back off and paint them. I was eager to put them on, but now looking at them, I really want those painted. I could honestly hook it up to an engine hoist right now, bolt the trans and drop it in, but it's really, really late. I don't have an engine hoist. So tomorrow, if I get everything done with the E36 that I need to get done, hopefully we can get the engine in. Today was kind of a slow day. I ran a lot of errands and I got to the shop, and I've been slow all day. As you guys know, I'm sick. I don't get sick too often, but I get sick like every 2 months, and that's due right now. So hopefully tomorrow I feel a little better, but we'll get that all set. The hard stuff is now done. All done. What I do have to do tomorrow is wake up and go to the freaking DMV and register my new trailer, which is gonna be a really shitty experience. And of course, we can't forget I picked up my new square wheels, which are like the same things I ran last season, but for the price and the weight, you really can't beat it. So that's about it. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm talking enough, so like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and I will see you guys tomorrow.